Hey, Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage, and we've got a lot to talk about this week. It's a very eclectic week, a lot of things going on. And, of course, we finished up last week for, going to the Detroit Autorama, and Chevrolet gave me a passion for performance t-shirt. And the guys, Larry and Mike, they were down in Florida a few weeks ago buying that 66 Chevelle Convertible, and they gave me a JK button this week for John Cranum, the professor. He had passed away. He was a cool guy, and we had met him in McCacken in 2023 when he picked Mike's 68 Chevelle SS as his pick and got a trophy for that and all that jazz. He was a neat guy, and sorry he passed. But anyway, other things going on this week. We started out Tuesday night with the Northern Ohio Chevelle Club working on our display for the Piston Power Show. So as you guys know, we're going to put the frame that I've been working on in the show. And we're going to put Donna's 65 Convertible in the show too. So we got to get over to her house and help her get the hood on that car. So that's coming up in this video. And then on Wednesday, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club, or Northern Ohio Charities, it's kind of a spin-off of our club, went down to the Hofbräu House in Cleveland and had a great time down there. Got a couple clips from that. And we celebrated Mardi Gras. We raised some money for Littlest Heroes. Littlest Heroes are children with cancer, and the charity is set up to help their parents get through all the treatments and whatnot by maybe buying them dinner or parking or whatever they need to get the treatments for their children, and then help the children out also. So our car show coming up in Columbia Station in June benefits that charity organization. And of course they have all sorts of events throughout the year, and they invite us to, and this is one we always attend, and so a few of us club members went down for that. Over at Mike's, we're working on a bunch of things. I was bouncing all over the place from finishing up with the big Dodge truck. I'm going to show you a new purchase that Larry and Mike made and see how I can worm myself into that deal. It's not a Chevelle, but it is a Chevrolet, and we're going to show you that and kind of run down the numbers on that car. Very cool. And then back on the other side of the garage, I wanted to finish up the emergency braking system on the 66 Chevelle Convertible, but I was waiting for this brake cable that just came here on Saturday. I don't know about that. United States Postal Service, you need to get your act straightened out. We're still having problems with you. I get stuff from FedEx and UPS just fine and dandy. Amazon comes great, but if one of these vendors mails it through the U.S. Postal Service, it's kind of a 50-50 chance on if I'll get it on time. Kind of ticking me off lately. But anyway, we're going to show you a lot of little things here. We're also starting work on a DZ motor, a DZ302. If you not know, I don't know if you're familiar with those motors. They're very high revving Chevrolet small block, high compression, like 11.25 to 1, something like that, 11.2 to 1 compression ratio. Mike had purchased a rotating assembly. It's a CE block from our buddy Ferd quite a while ago, and we finally decided we're gonna build this motor up and get it ready for a project that's coming along in the near future, a 68 Camaro. So we got that going on, and I'm going to just show you some, basically getting the motor rotating again and reading you some numbers on that. So let's get down to business here on Saturday. I'll get this all edited up so you can watch it, and here we go. Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage, and look what we're looking at today. A 1966 Chevy II, and you guessed it, SS. Yep, it's a Super Sport. Pretty cool car. Look at that Super Sport emblem right there. This is a purchase that Larry and Mike just recently made. They got it out of a body shop, a local body shop. Had been sitting in the corner for over 10 years. We had gone over to this body shop to look at another car many moons ago, and saw this sitting there and put it in the back of our memory banks, and they finally got together and made a purchase on this. So it's a cool car. Look at this. Original Marina blue with a blue interior. I think that's just special. Look at that. I got original fuel lines setting up there, so that gives us an indication that it probably was a 327 4-speed. And I'll show you the body tag and we'll decode that together. But just look at this car. I love it. 66 Chevy II. Just gorgeous. I got to figure out a way to talk Larry and Mike into letting me get into this project. Maybe I'll buy Mike out. We've talked about that. Who knows? But I love this car. We saw one of these at McCacken this year, or in 2024 actually. We're in 2025 now, and I fell in love with it. We judged one of these cars. Usually we're judging Chevelles, but they threw this on our docket, and it was very cool to judge it, and I got all excited about this type of car. And, you know, it's a unibody car, not much of a frame underneath. I'll show you the underneath, but look at that. Look at that interior. Very cool. 4-speed car. That blue interior needs some redone. That seat's pretty good. That seat just needs cleaned up. This seat needs redone, and we got the back seat too, so very cool. We got some spare parts sitting over here. Can see the original hood to the car there. Has some bumpers, gas tank, and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm really excited about this. So, what do you think? Meldrum's Monster Garage, and we're headed over to Donna's house this morning. Snowed overnight. I'll show you that in a second. But it's kind of chilly. I don't know if you can see the snow coming off the back of my truck there. Get the snow off my wipers. But I got the call on the Northern Ohio Chevelle hotline, so come on over. Finally got this hood repainted. Donna's car was painted a number of years ago, fresh paint job, and for some reason the hood bubbled up and didn't look so good, so we sent the hood off to our buddy Jason from the club. And Jason did his best magic on it. Sorry about that. A little acceleration of the 5.3 liter just toppled that phone over. You know how that is. All that 355 horsepower, woof woof. But anyway, Jason has got this hood. He really had to sand it down to bare metal to get rid of all the crud that was underneath the old paint. And this is a red convertible, 1965 Malibu. You know, we've done work on this before at Meldrum's Monster Garage. We pulled the engine out and we put all new seals on it. And it's a nice little running car and a nice little 327. They've been having a little bit of transmission problem on it that her son Wayne's been working on. So I think he's completely flushed out the transmission. They really didn't see anything wrong in the pan other than a dirty filter. So they got that all straightened out, buttoned up, and they put a new radiator in it too. I guess the radiator was leaking. And gosh, see what it looks like here in Northern Ohio. You know, we've got some snow on the ground. It snowed pretty good last night, but it's already starting to melt. I know it's 29 degrees, hard to believe it's melting, but it is melting, and the trees look real pretty early in the morning, but now it's kind of dropping off. And like you say, we're headed to Donna's house, get that freshly painted hood on the car. All right, here we are. Say good morning, Donna.
Good morning.
And here we are with Donna's car, and we got Jason hiding under the hood there. Here he is.
Hello.
He's looking, I don't know what he's doing. He's kind of working in the dark, but he's getting ready for this hood to go on here. And it looks spectacular, like all Jason's work looks. And we're going to get her up on the hood. We got Wayne here to help out. Say good morning, Wayne.
Morning.
and it looks smooth. Smooth. So we'll get her on there. I don't know. There's the new radiator, the ice cube maker. Very good. Looks good. And the new transmission's in there, right? Kinda. Rebuilt. New fluid, new filter. Done. Oh boy. All right. So here we go. Okay.
Sign up, guys.
That's not important, Donna.
We'll flip the hood.
Yeah, okay. That's important.
Well, I'm right at the edge here.
All right. They got the
Right in the
Chevrolet
middle.
letters on.
Add more weight to it.
Yeah, this thing's getting heavier by the day.
You guys got muscles. You can handle it.
We're gonna call this good. A lot of futzing around with the hinges and the latch and oh yeah, I forgot. We got to mention Sam. A happy birthday, Donna. What are you gonna give him for his birthday this year? Seatbelts?
Maybe a picture of them.
Yeah, maybe a picture of seatbelts. No, you're not getting the seatbelts out of this car.
Nope.
You might get a candy bar or a hug or a kiss if we see you, but that's it, Sam.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Number one thing.
So there you go. We got the hood on this 65 Chevrolet, and we are all set for Autorama as long as it piston power, as long as it moves, right, Wayne?
That's what's next.
Good job, Jason.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
No problem.
All right, now we got it running. We're seeing if the radiator fluid is sucking down, and it is a little bit. You can see the level, but it's not completely warmed up yet. And Wayne's adding a little more transmission fluid. We tried to make it move once and it didn't. We'll see where we're at on the dipstick now. Yeah, it's still not really on the dipstick. Well, I guess it is. All right, that's all I have today. As far as Donna's transmission goes, the work continues on that. We found one of the transmission lines going to the radiator was leaking really bad, so we're going to replace the whole line. I think the fitting is bad on that, so Wayne's going to work on that. And also, as far as putting it into gear, I think there might be another issue that Bob Epley and I were talking about. There's a little S-clip inside the transmission that might not get attached. When she dropped it in gear, I just didn't hear the click noise you really you usually hear. I'll attach a video below of what I think it might be. So anyway, as far as talking more about the numbers on the 66 Chevy II, I'm going to make another video to watch to go over the body tag and the serial number and explain what that car is all about. Very cool car. And then one more thing to get kind of extended video about in Meldrum's Monster Garage is the DZ motor I started talking about. We're going to do a complete build up on that. So I'll start a playlist for that motor. And, you know, we put the... we got the heads out at the machine shop. They should be back in another month. And we got the new oil pan to go on there and all sorts of stuff going on. That might be the first motor we put on the new engine test stand we have at Mike's garage. So anyway, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, like, subscribe. See ya.